You might be surprised to know that when it comes to buying a home and getting pre-approved for a mortgage, it's probably less about all the education that you missed and more about all the education that you never got. In fact, many of our first-time buyers readily admit they have no idea what they're doing and no idea where to start the process. So today, I'm going to teach you the basics of the mortgage pre-approval process and offer some tips to help you successfully become a homeowner without any prior experience. And we're going to start right now. Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' Real Estate. I'm Rob Spinoza with Guaranteed Rate. If you're a home buyer, a homeowner, or even a real estate professional looking for home finance tips, tricks, and the occasional cool guitar licks, I've got your backstage pass to a better understanding of the mortgage business. Hey Rob, I was referred to you by my real estate agent. I'm interested in getting a pre-approval for a home loan, but I don't have any idea where to begin. Like with so many other aspects of the mortgage business, a great place to begin is with the fundamentals. So let's keep things super simple and quickly cover the basics. A pre-approval is nothing more than a lender's analysis of your income, assets, and credit. A pre-approval isn't tied to a specific property, so you don't need to worry about that part yet, but your real estate agent will use your pre-approval letter to help guide your search. And when you do decide to make an offer on a property, your pre-approval letter will accompany the offer. A pre-approval is not an ironclad guarantee that you will get a loan. However, it should be a very reliable indicator that you are creditworthy for any specific purchase scenario. If we're talking dollars and cents, pre-approvals don't cost a thing. Whether you're working with a lender or a broker, there should never be a cost or an obligation associated with your pre-approval. But outside of any monetary consideration, let me advise you that any accurate and actionable pre-approval will always involve a small investment of your time. You'll want to complete an application and you'll want to collect, organize, and provide income and asset documentation to your lender. Things like pay stubs, bank statements, and tax returns, for example. So the moral of the story here is before you get a new house in order, you'll want to get your financial and paperwork house in order first. I know you heard that if a lender pulls your credit, it will cause your score to go down, right? Okay, let's cover this one quickly because the myth is so pervasive that I created a separate video just to address this topic, and you can find it on my YouTube channel, Rockin' Real Estate. For most applicants, a credit inquiry related to a mortgage will not have an adverse impact on their FICO scores. And fear of this is greatly exaggerated across our industry, to the point where some are deterred from even going through the process for concern of their FICO scores going down. But if you want to buy a home at some point in your life, so too will you need to have a lender pull your credit at some point. So don't overthink or overstress this one. For those of you who have already done a good job of paying all of your obligations on time and otherwise managing your financial profile, a credit pull is exceptionally benign. With a pre-approval letter in hand and a firm understanding of your budget and your qualifying parameters, you can now make an offer on a property that you deem to be a fit. You can also have your pre-approval pre-underwritten, which is another step that furthers the certainty of your application. Traditionally, banks would underwrite your loan, that is, issue the official and final approval, only once you were in contract on a specific property. But with the competitiveness of the market in recent years, many banks like ours will underwrite the loan in advance of you ratifying a contract. This way, your offer appears stronger to the seller, you have a head start on the timing of the process, and you have the added certainty that there'll be no unexpected outcome between the time of offer and closing. In general, pre-approvals are valid for about 90 days. After that, we start to see the expiration of some of the documents, like the credit report or the bank statements, for example. But remember, it's not uncommon for a home search to exceed 90 days, so we can always update the pre-approval, and this process too is often seamless and painless. Like with so many big undertakings in life, it can often be hard to know where to start. But when it comes to buying a home, a mortgage pre-approval is a great place to begin. So if you have any questions about taking the first steps towards home ownership, or about any other aspect of the mortgage process that will get you the financing you need, don't hesitate to get in touch at any of the links below or by calling us directly at 415-367-5959. And if you found today's video helpful, please click on the like and subscribe buttons below and we'll keep the hits coming.